The following podcast is most likely unlistenable, unintelligible, inarticulate, and problematic, and will probably ruin your day. But if you have any pity in your big red heart, you'll listen to these four handsome boys. Please, bro, please. They need this so bad. Please, bro, just listen.
The moment's ruined. We had this really funny joke, but Greg
Captain
joined, so
we had a really funny joke about Captain Sparkles.
We had a really funny joke, but DaBasie's mouth was full of food, so we couldn't understand it.
Yeah, DaBasie's mouth was full of mashed potatoes and gravy.
Oh my god, this food is so fucking good.
Leftover.
Can I have a bite?
Leftover from the dinner of Christ.
You gotta let's go over to my place to get the food.
Is that a Pokemon reference?
That's a DaBaby reference.
Let's go to
these.
the
Maybe these youth should let's go to the polls. I don't think that would work.
Let's go to the polls.
Future president.
Let's go. Yeah.
Do you think they're
this future convicted pedophile?
It's a picture of DaBaby. Do you think there will be a president that's definitely been like either like a SoundCloud rapper or a furry artist or a
oh my god, the first furry president?
Our past three presidents have all had DeviantArt accounts, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I think Trump's son actually did have a DeviantArt account where he drew like crazy shit, like fantasy shit. He was like a real
porn.
He was like a real genius. He was like a real genius.
I thought you were gonna say he was like a real idiot.
I would never say that about the former presidents. I would never say that about the SOTUS. The
FLOTUS.
Welcome back to Post Unavailable. It's the podcast for sons of the presidents of the United States by sons of the presidents of the United States. I'm of course your host, Noah Friesen, and I'm joined by Marcin Babel.
Let's go.
DaBasie Farrell.
I ain't no fortunate son.
And Matthew Cosrin.
Was that a DaBaby song?
I mean, who do you really want defending the United States against a pandemic? Donald Trump teamed up with Mr. Clean or Mr. Joe can't climb stairs in.
Wait, who's imagine? Oh my god, can you imagine not being able to climb stairs? Like Lamau, just climb them.
Just climb the stairs.
Old, fucking decrepit man. Can you imagine losing to an actual corpse?
See, I saw so many people like getting mad about people making fun of him climbing the stairs, but like I never actually saw anyone like make fun of him for climbing the stairs.
Look,
I made fun of him for climbing the stairs.
Look,
so they're probably getting mad at me.
People talked for a year about the fly landing on Mike Pence's head during the debate.
It hasn't even been a year since.
It's fair. It's been. Have you? It feels like
I'm speaking.
Okay.
I'm speaking. Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking.
I prefer a president that could like use the first president to use one of those like electric chair things that go upstairs.
I know, right?
Well, then I won't be worried about.
Yeah, the first president to need life alert.
I
mean, that's been a lot of fun.
See, FDR, while he was even in the wheelchair, he had to. He made the Secret Service men throw him out of the wheelchair, so he had to climb the stairs by hand.
He made the Secret Service men puppet him up the Air Force One stairs with a string and a long pole. How was your guys' Good Friday, the weekend of the Lord's weekend? How was your Easters?
Shit.
Friday was good.
Fucking hate Easter every year.
I'm not a fan of Easter.
Why? What happened?
Some asshole named Pontius Pilate ruins it every time.
Yeah.
Good Friday is fucking weird to me because it's like, because I feel like Easter Sunday, like the day that people just get eggs in the basket and stuff. It's been so like secularized, like Christmas, where it's so far removed from religion that it's just like its own thing. But Good Friday is still like, and then Jesus, the Lord of Christians, and our Godhead was put up on the cross and bled. It's like there's nothing else that like really distracts from that, I guess. What I'm saying is
Why would there needs to
Hell
be a
yeah.
distraction from that?
I'm just saying it's weird that there isn't like a new mascot made by Coca-Cola for Good Friday.
Oh, for Good Friday.
Oh,
specifically?
interesting. I see. Because we have the rabbit for
the
Jesus,
fucking rabbit.
the zombie
Yeah.
Jesus Day.
Oh, so yeah, we should crucify the Energizer rabbit.
Oh.
Oh,
And then
that's
he-
genius.
And then he dies, and he has so much Energizer batteries, so he can move the stone from the tomb
And he comes back to life because
As
of
the
the rechargeable batteries.
as the Easter Bunny.
Oh, genius! Oh,
I mean,
my gosh.
I mean, that's fair. If Santa is basically Coca-Cola incarnate, then
Mhm.
the bunny could just be Energizer, or was it Duracell? Or I guess it is.
Energizer.
Yeah,
Is it?
Energizer.
Maybe it is the same.
Yeah, either or.
Either or. I saw the Easter Bunny this year.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did you
Yeah.
catch him?
No, there was.
outside your house distracting drivers, and was there several car accidents?
I don't know if there's any car accidents, but yeah, there was. I showed you guys the video. There was a guy dressed up like an Easter Bunny standing out by the corner across from my corner at first. That's where he was at first, and he was like dancing around, getting people to honk. I guess just to promote Easter. I guess just that the day is Easter. Like I
Oh,
don't know if
okay.
he was taking money or like he wasn't.
Hired by Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, by Duracell.
Donate your fucking batteries.
But he was there the one day and okay, that's weird. I took the video. And then he was there on the Saturday, but on the other side, as I was backing out to I forget where I was driving. I was driving somewhere. We're backing out of the driveway and we're like almost
hit him.
we like almost hit him. He's like
Mhm.
walking towards us and he's like looks like he's gonna like take a running start. Like he's doing like mascot shit, like Spike would at a Storm game and shit, like just very exaggerated movements. I'm like, okay, whatever, this guy. And then so on Sunday, I was sitting in our apartment and I'm hearing like honks, right? So I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that fucking bunny's probably out again, getting people to honk at him. So I go and I open, because we're in a basement apartment, so I open like the blinds and I can see him right on our corner. And there's like people like pulled over, like taking pictures with him, I think, like, sure. And then I closed the blinds, but I don't know if he like saw me. I feel like he might have saw me.
So he knocked on your door.
So I closed the blinds,
The window.
and then so I'm just like I'm on my laptop, and then a couple like minutes later I hear like a boom boom boom,
Oh no.
and I'm like, what the fuck? And like I'm like I don't know if that's the door being knocked on or if that's like something else or whatever. I'll just ignore it. And then I hear like a boom boom boom, like a rapid knocking at the door. And I'm like, oh shit, I better like go put something on to like go check who it is. So like whatever, I'm like scrambling. I grab like a hoodie and whatever, and then it's like he like knocks again, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. So like, is it the landlord's? Like, who the fuck is this? So I go up the stairs, and then like it's a little after the knocking had ended, and then I look around. There's like no one there, and I'm like just like looking around like the sort of direct area where the door was, and then I walk further down the driveway and like look around the corner, and it's him walking around the corner like
Of your
from
house.
our sidewalk. Yeah,
And he has like a fucking axe with him, right?
he had a crowbar and a gun.
He was definitely getting ready to kill you. As soon as
What
you
the
opened
fuck was he
door.
gonna do though? Beat my ass for? He's
gonna
dressed
kill
like
you.
the Easter Bunny.
I don't know, man. That's fucking weird, though. He just wanted to knock on your door and like hang out, I guess.
To hide his identity.
I don't wanna
everyone into
hang
a
out with
false
him.
Security.
No,
Be like,
no, of course you
"It's
don't
the
want to
Easter
hang out
Bunny
with him.
guy.
But it's not fucking Hollywood Boulevard. Like I don't have to pay him.
Exactly. It's safe. It's
He
perfect
just
place
wanted to
kill
hang
someone.
out and be like, "Oh, everybody else is taking pictures with me. Why aren't you?"
I think it's a
No,
serial
and
killer.
he'd
Why
say,
is he
your
coming
name.
to my house? Why is he coming to my front door?
Mhm.
That's lunacy.
Yeah. No, I think he's definitely a serial killer.
Maybe it was somebody we know.
Oh fuck! They recognize you.
I mean, it's one of the killers that we know. Yeah,
Mhm.
maybe it was someone I know, but I'm not gonna talk to them while they're dressed in a bunny suit and making ominous sort of knocks and appearances.
Dunk, 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 dunk. Noah, it's me, your first grade teacher.
Yeah,
Do you
sounds
not
like you're a
remember
bigot,
me?
honestly.
This is what I've been devolved to.
This is what I've become. It's thanks to you, Noah.
I'm the
It's
Easter
your
Bunny now.
fault, Noah.
You did this.
He was number one.
Anyways, I don't trust the fucking Easter Bunny. After that shit, are you kidding me?
Mhm.
Oh my god.
It's,
I'd rather
we're
have
getting rid of Easter.
If it was a guy dressed up like Jesus, like that'd
Then maybe I'd open the door.
be more inviting.
Let's
Well-
start secularizing everyone's holidays. Let's do like what is your Passover fairy gonna be?
I don't know if
Sure.
we're equipped to do this. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, religions of other cultures?
my Ramadan.
We're here to tell you how to fix them. How to fix. You know how there's cinema sins? There should be religion sins.
Yeah, religion sins. Islam really needs a makeover.
Everything wrong with
Here's how-
Zoroastrianism.
And the trick is that it's the same thing for every religion. It's the fact that they don't have a cute animal mascot
Yeah.
with wide fuckable hips.
Oh, I mean, that's what reindeers or reindeer Rudolph is there for.
Mm-hmm.
An elf.
Exactly.
Oh,
Why
from
aren't
that hit movie Elf.
why aren't you at
Alf?
elf practice, guy?
No, not Alf.
I'd watch
No,
an Alf movie.
Elf with Will Ferrell.
No,
You'd watch
Alf
an
is
Alf
pretty good.
movie? That's
We
the
should
biggest lie I've
crucify
ever
Alf.
heard. Yeah, I mean, I would. I'd invite.
I said I would watch an Alf movie. I haven't said I have.
That's a lie. Also,
It's not.
you would watch an Alf movie if I said, "Hey, I have Alf."
If it was
on
in the MCU,
DV
I would.
I have Alf on DVD.
I
Alf
would
has
watch
joined
it.
the MCU.
Yeah, it's Alf fights Iron Man.
Alf Avengers.
It's the Alf Avengers, Age of Alftron. All
Yeah,
right.
Age of Alftron.
All right, yeah. If Alf knocked on my door, I would let him in because I think that's how it works, right? You have to invite him into your home, or he can't come in.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, you have to put the blood of a cat on your
Yeah.
door sill, like on your threshold of your door or whatever.
Mhm.
So Alf doesn't come to your house and kills your firstborn.
Exactly.
Look, we didn't get fucking Alf. Like I feel like I missed Alf, but then when I hear about it and like his whole thing was like he ate cats.
Yeah.
How is this a popular show?
Because people from the 70s or whatever are fucking psychopaths.
I don't think this is from the 70s. I think it was like maybe the 80s, but you're
Or
right.
whatever it is.
You're right.
Yeah, it's made by crazy people who
The only
hate
thing
cats.
The only thing I know about Alf is that the series ended with him getting captured by like the CIA,
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
like the government, and then the show got canceled, so they never made another episode after that. But then I think they made like a movie that no one liked, where I guess and like none of the cast came back, but Alf was in it, where they had to
It's just the puppet.
Sounds like Son of Mask.
Son of the Mask is fucking terrible. Son of the Mask is like Son of the Mask feels like an AI generated movie. It's like, what if we had a baby that wears the mask and then it's like pissing and shitting all over the place?
Yeah, and then when it puts on the mask, it goes, "Let's go."
Mhm.
Let's go.
Oh,
The
It looks
Mask.
like Alf had a
The
really,
Mask,
really
yeah, the
cool and
Mask.
popular
The
though.
mask
That
is
looked really exciting.
what?
This Alf cartoon though,
Alf Animated
pretty-
Adventures.
pretty amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, Matt, that does look really exciting.
Uh-huh.
I
20,000 years in driving school. See, SpongeBob actually stole this from Alf. Alf's whole show is about him being in driving school, and that's what SpongeBob stole.
Didn't technically
This is what I'm
SpongeBob
saying.
steal that from Goku? Because Goku's whole thing was that his wife needs him to drive. Remember that shit?
But can't he fly? What does he need to drive for?
Look, I didn't write the show.
Okay, no, that's fair. That's fair.
he
I mean,
can
I guess
literally
that's why-
fucking teleport.
I didn't write.
Okay,
I
but
didn't write.
I don't know if he could
It takes
teleport
a
at
lot
that
of
time.
energy. That's like saying you can literally walk. Why would you drive?
Teleporting anywhere takes a lot of energy.
Well,
Yeah.
Teleporting
I don't know,
literally
Stacey, I don't
anywhere.
expect you
Casey,
to
what's
know
your
this.
power level? Okay,
You're
why
not
don't you
very-
teleport everywhere?
He's literally the most powerful
Okay, Goku
anime
can't.
character, bro.
Common misconception that only true fans like me know: Goku
Mhm.
doesn't teleport instantly. He teleports at the speed of walking. So like he can disappear
Oh,
and then he'll reappear, but it takes the same amount of time.
Oh.
Yeah, they just cut that part out of the show.
Yeah.
because it'd be
Because
boring.
it's inconsistent.
Well,
But
yeah,
it's-
he- but-
that
but
part
he-
out of the show.
But he can fly at the speed of like light. So
Also, he has a Nimbus cloud.
I
So,
don't know what. I don't
Oh,
know what that
yeah.
means.
well, why would he need to know how to drive a car?
because the Nimbus cloud gets him high.
Because
See, this whole
Nimbus
car
cloud
shit's
isn't
the
supposed to be
worst.
legal.
People actually know how to fly and they can figure it out, I guess. But it's just like, whatever. Cars easier.
Well, instant
humans- No.
transmission. Every time he does it, he shows up with like a gun. Just appears in his he's like
Mhm.
open carrying. So every time he does it, he sets off like metal detectors and shit. So if he wants to
I see.
go to the airport. Also, how would you just like drive? What if someone needs a ride and like Goku's the only person around? It's just like
That's true,
practical
yeah.
to learn how to drive.
Maybe his wife just doesn't want to drive, but also like doesn't like flying. So she's like, did she just need to go to places?
She sounds
Well,
she sounds like a bitch.
Goku was born in the 70s, right?
Like
he-
72, 73, I think.
He's very stuck in that mindset, and he won't
Mhm.
actually let his wife drive. So he has.
Oh,
to-
I see.
Oh,
He refuses to allow her, but he's
Yeah.
also like, I don't want to drive either. I can fly. Why don't you just fly, dumbass?
Which is why Vegeta is the far better character because he's
That's
more
true.
progressive.
He's a better husband, better dad,
better lover,
better
yeah,
lover. Exactly.
and better driver.
He gives
Mhm.
better dick.
He can
yeah,
fly.
but he's not as powerful as Goku.
You take that back, you stupid son of a
Nuh-uh.
bitch.
That's why in
He's just a dumb bitch.
that's why in that movie Drive, Ryan Gosling actually could have been teleporting all over the place, but he decided to be a driver.
Uh-huh.
Was Vegeta in that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, Vegeta.
Baby driver.
Yeah, he stomped Vegeta's head in an elevator.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his son, Baby Driver, Ryan Gosling's son in that movie.
Goku.
DaBaby driver.
DaBaby
The
driver.
baby. Are we building a new cinematic universe
Mhm.
right now?
The baby CU.
DBCU.
Yeah.
Well, technically, it's just DCU.
This is
because it's one
this is
word.
so stupid. DCU is fucking dead, dude. I don't want to talk. Yeah, but bring back the Snyderverse. Am I right?
No.
I'm talking about the DCU. I'm talking about the DaBaby Cinematic
The
Universe.
baby cinematic universe is funded entirely by her OnlyFans.
The
Her
DaBaby.
OnlyFans.
It's a. You know what I'm talking about?
The baby.
Are you thinking about Bad Baby? The
Oh,
Cash
maybe
Me
I'm thinking of a
Outside
bad
girl?
baby.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she made $1 million in 6 hours.
Who's
Yeah.
that baby?
Catch me outside. How about that?
DaBaby is the guy
Uh.
Marcin posted, and he turns into a car. I don't know anything about him
Let's
except he turns
go.
into a car.
See, every time I look up DaBaby, I'm just seeing bad baby.
Yeah,
Well,
DaBaby. Man.
That's
DaBaby
for
is
our
like one of the biggest.
The baby.
the biggest
It's
cars.
just DaBaby.
Yeah, he's one of the biggest animorphs there are.
Yeah,
One of the biggest
Uh,
anime characters out right now. I don't
I'm
know
splitting off for the bad baby universe, the cinematic universe,
the BBC,
the BBC.
the BBC,
The BBC.
the BBCU,
we'll make sure you never make that movie.
BBC.
the Big Black Cinematic Universe.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I can't believe I still have to fucking hear about Snyder shit. Like if it's not the movie, like the movie's out and there's still shit that people are talking about.
You don't have to. You could just log off.
Not
of
talk
Reddit.
about
The problem is
Yeah,
that
log
the
off
problem
of
is that when you have like a crippling addiction to social media and you're on Instagram and you're in the middle of class and you've run out of shit to scroll at, so you click the explore button. I don't know if
Oh,
you've ever,
that's
I don't know if you've ever hit this button before.
that's a dark place.
It's a lot of shit that I never thought I would know about. Suddenly launched in my face at the same time.
Well, my problem is that like all these dumbasses online talking about how great the Zack Snyder shitty movie is absolutely going to make like I actually think that the Zack Snyder cinematic universe or whatever is going to come back because of all of this dumbassery online about how great this fucking movie is. I think he's gonna get to make more movies, and he shouldn't.
That's unfortunate.
Horrible. He's
Good for him.
horrible.
Good for him.
No,
I'm
fuck
happy
that
for
guy.
him.
It's not gonna be him though.
Are you happy
happy.
for him?
I am happy.
I would
Yeah.
I think that the world would be better off if he never made a movie
I
again.
think yeah.
He is making another one, but what about David Ayer? Would you be happy if his
I don't
cut?
know who that is.
That's the Suicide
Nobody
Squad
cares.
director. But that's what people are saying. That's the thing that. Do you think
That movie was worse than any fucking Zack Snyder movie, than any film Zack Snyder could ever fucking make.
Yeah,
up.
who cares about David Ayer? All right,
But that's
they're
that's-
already making a new and better Suicide Squad, so it doesn't even matter if there's.
Well, that's
that.
what these people are pining for.
Yeah.
They want his original cut to be.
Well, they're
released.
dumbasses.
Well, what happened to David
what-
Ayer? Did his
what's wrong-
fucking daughter die as well? Jesus.
Yeah.
No, he just
What's-
let them make. He
what-
just let him, the studio heads, make decisions, and he was probably just like, "Yep."
But like,
like a cut.
do they just want to go back to all the DC movies and have them remade instead of like they're making a new Suicide Squad movie, and that's still like not, I don't know, not good enough. They're just like, no, we need two Suicide Squad movies.
They're not
We need the new one and the David Ayer.
They're not gonna do this, but it's just people fucking
I
screaming about it.
I don't know. I'm kind of on their side now. I think if we have
Do you
two
think-
Suicide Squads in one
I was
year,
gonna say, well, do you think that putting the old Suicide Squad, but the Joker cut, right,
Mhm.
with all the Joker scenes that were cut from the movie, do you think that would help or hinder the success of the new Suicide Squad movie? No, no one knows. I guess you're right.
Nobody knows.
Wait, what did you ask that question again?
I couldn't comprehend.
I'm just saying, if they put the David Ayer Suicide Squad movie on HBO Max,
Yeah.
do you think that would
Yeah,
make people fucking confuse people, or do you think that somehow be promotion?
Of course,
for
it would
the
confuse people because
new
everyone
Suicide-
forgot that movie came out. Yeah,
Yeah.
like, what is this?
No. Normal people would be
that would be
confused, but people who really like
But
DC,
real fans like me, yeah.
yeah, but
Mhm.
real fans, they would be like, I can't even make fun
Dude,
of
this
them.
is the
I can't
best.
even make fun of them. It's
Listen, I
It's
don't
not in
care.
my heart to make
They
fun
can
of
like
them.
what they can like what they like. Yeah,
You can like what they like.
I don't care.
But
No.
basically, here's a challenge, though. The devil's here.
Not
He has a
allowed.
challenge. He has a challenge for you.
oh
You have-
hey, Satan.
You have to explain to
Grind on me.
like someone like an old, like a 60-year-old,
yeah.
how the new Suicide Squad movie fits into the DC canon.
Oh, well, the new one that's coming out, it's actually just a retcon, because
Or what's that? What's that? What's a retcon?
a retcon is like something. Okay, let's say something happens, right? Let's say Superman kisses Batman, right?
Oh, yeah.
But then like a director makes a movie where
What's a
Superman
director?
kisses-
What's-
a director is somebody. Who
What's
makes
that?
a
I don't know
movie.
what a movie is. Also,
A movie is like have you ever heard of like a play?
No.
yes.
What's
No.
a-
Like playing
Oh.
like tag.
No, like a theatrical play, with thespians.
Oh, like Borderlands.
Oh, like Gone
Like-
with the Wind.
Like Borderlands 2, yeah.
Like
so
Suicide
kinda like
Squad?
Borderlands 2. Sometimes when you're playing Borderlands 2, Batman kisses Superman, but then somebody else says, "No, I don't like that because I'm homophobic." So they retcon it, which means they remove it, right?
So they make So they make Borderlands 3 then. Okay.
So Borderlands 3, and then in the universe of Borderlands 3, Borderlands 2 never happened, right? Okay, so for Suicide Squad, the person, what's her name? Who played Harley Quinn?
Margot Robbie.
Yeah,
Margot
Margot Robbie. Margot Robbie didn't show enough cleavage, so they're retconning the first one, and then they're gonna make a new cut. Where her boob, like her tits are just out the entire time.
Yeah, it's
And
kind of
that's
like
what
the
new
opposite
movie's
of
gonna be, because
Lola.
they're very like they hate women and they see them only as pieces of meat.
What's this movie called?
Oh, it's gonna be called Suicide Squad, the Titting. That's what it's gonna be called.
Well, I will not be seeing that.
Oh,
You did
that's
not-
fine.
you
You
did not-
don't have to.
Suicide
Actually,
Squad
it's
group.
probably best if you don't. Please
Did
don't
not
give
sell
these
me.
people any money.
I think the new one looks fine.
It's
The
just good
trailer didn't make me
Come.
laugh or come or
Oh.
have any sort of like grand emotional reaction.
Actually, that is true. It is kind of bullshit that like there was no like in the first Suicide Squad movie trailer. All right, they showed the scene where she's taking off her clothes.
Yeah.
Oh well, the
There
first
was
Suicide
no
Squad
scene in this trailer with where she was taking off her clothes, and
the first Suicide Squad movie trailer, like you guys remember, I posted my reaction to it on YouTube and got millions of views.
Yeah, you cried.
And I was
You
crying
cried.
in it. Yeah, and I like
Yeah.
had my my glasses got all fogged up and my face turned as red as the
Yeah.
ALF logo that we're looking at.
Yeah.
And like it was but this one I tried to film a reaction, but my camera just got turned off because it was just so bored.
Wow.
And all right, see, that's why
Huh?
the original Suicide Squad movie will always be better. See, it just had like those emotional scenes, like when the frog died. Like that was just such an emotional scene, you know.
Rest
like,
in peace, the
it-
frog,
It
dude.
was just a real sacrifice for the greater good of the entire world, you know.
What frog character?
The frog, the guy who jumps on the walls, dude.
The
Oh yeah, you're right. Frog.
What,
Frog.
the frog.
Yeah, Frog
Remember
Boy.
the frog? He
Let's
said,
go.
"Let's go."
The Frog.
He's
He's
are
in-
you not a part of the Frog Cinematic Universe?
Well, I've been posting like Twitter hashtags like save the frog, put the frog back in Suicide Squad,
Make the frog great again.
and it's been trending, but
Mm-hmm.
we kind of lost steam.
Lost
Yeah.
traction. Yeah, the air cut of the frog.
The haircut of the frog.
God, I fucking wish, dude. Yeah, that's the one thing that's gonna like really bring me out of the lockdown blues is
Uh-huh.
watching the Suicide Squad again, King Kong and
Oh,
Godzilla.
yeah.
I feel like watching that new Godzilla versus King Kong movie would put you in more of a depression.
A coma.
Nuh-uh.
A coma.
Why? Because
yeah.
Kong doesn't win hard enough.
Don't spoil
Wow.
anything.
I
What?
didn't know
I haven't
that.
seen
That's
it.
kind
I
of
haven't seen it.
I haven't seen the movie yet.
That's
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just
Fucked
I'm just
up.
theorizing a reason why
Oh,
I would be depressed
wow.
watching it.
Yeah, you're right. That would make me pissed. So we should watch it and then we'll get
Who
back
fucking
to
cares
it.
about King Kong or Godzilla? Can you
What do you
imagine?
mean?
Apparently, most of the
They're
movie is
big
just
monsters fighting.
yeah, no, but most of the movie isn't even that. So it's just like,
I heard the opposite. I heard most of the movie is the monsters actually fighting for once.
Really?
Oh.
I saw an article that was like the human drama in King Kong versus Godzilla almost unwatchable.
Yeah, I don't care though. I'm there to watch King Kong versus Godzilla.
yeah, but
too.
that's the thing.
And when
You're
it's
there
there,
to
it's
watch
good.
that, but you're not going to see it
Uh-uh.
because it doesn't happen.
How
It's
does
got to
that
have the
relate?
Earth children be like, "No, Godzilla, I love you." But no, I love King Kong though. And then they fight. It's actually just humans fighting the entire time over which one they like more.
I have a really good joke.
Yeah.
King
No.
Kong's about to kill Godzilla, and then
Yeah.
Godzilla says, "Save Mothra."
Wait, like
How do you know that name?
what's that from?
Oh, it's just something I came up with because Mothra is another universe.
Original
monster.
joke. Original
Another
joke.
monster in
But
the
like, do they
universe.
both know Mothra?
They do both know Mothra, yeah. They both tangle with the moth.
So like them both knowing, like that would make them want to stop fighting.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's my theory.
Well, Noah,
So no, so it's a,
let's
you said, I thought you said it was a
King
joke.
Kong,
No, I
what
didn't
do
say
King
that.
Kong and both Godzilla have in common?
See, that's a retcon.
Okay, it's both King Kong and Godzilla have very, very big moth-like wings, and so it leads one to believe where did both of those characters get that? And so it's from their mother, Mothra. They both share one mom.
Oh, I thought it was like girlfriend. Mothra's
Uh-huh,
both
and they're-
girlfriends, and Mothra is not telling them that.
No,
I had
no,
two
no.
boyfriends.
See, the dad of them, who is Millie Bobby Brown, is played by Millie Bobby Brown in the movie.
Ah, yes.
the
Millie
father.
Brown.
Yeah, she actually has to go and get Mothra to go and break up the fighting of their two sons. And it's really there's a lot of romance. There is a sex scene between Millie Bobby Brown and Mothra, you know, so
Oh,
I'm aware of
she's
that going into the
16, so
movie.
I'm-
she's
I'll admit that.
yeah, she's literally a child.
No, in this movie though, she plays 800-year-old dragon.
Several thousand-year-old spirit.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it.
Isn't Mothra like made out of bugs? Like if Godzilla was like
Mothra's
having sex with Mothra, and then like
he'd come.
lay down on top of her, like when that just squish her. She's like here's like bug skin, which is just like goo. You know what I mean?
I think that's kind of fucked up. I think love is love,
That's racist.
regardless of being a bug or a giant lizard.
No, I'm just saying like semantics, like just the sort of details.
Wait, her skin's made out of bugs? Does that mean Godzilla's skin made out of lizards?
She's like a big bug. Right?
Oh.
Yeah, so
I mean, the real question of 2021 that they're asking moviegoers is, what are you on the side of, lizards, monkeys, or bugs? It's like Star Wars again, where you have to explain it to someone, and like, yeah, the robots teamed up with the bugs, and now the robots and the bugs are fighting the fish people. Why can't we just have two giant men fighting?
why can't we just have like one kind? Like
2 giant men.
No, but like, why can't we just have like
All
all
Attack
bug,
on Titan,
or like all monkey, or like all white people?
Well, all monkey is called Rise of the Planet of the Apes. All white
Jason,
people
I
was
can't wait to
Saving
read
Private Ryan.
I can't wait to see
Dunkirk,
your
or
article.
1917.
I can't wait to
Or
read your
Avengers.
article of why King Kong versus Godzilla is the perfect argument for a all one race society. That's going to be on screenrant.com.
Yeah, on the Daily Wire, actually.
Why cancel culture killed Godzilla and versus King Kong?
Fuck off. That's probably real.
That is probably real. I actually can't even find any pictures for the Frogman in Suicide Squad.
Because that's the reason why
His name's Whiplat.
The
No,
reason why I
Slipknot.
ask every time is because it's not real.
It's real. It's real.
The Frogman is just as real as
It's
the
real to me.
is as real as the Stoner 69 from.
Well, that is real though.
That
Call
is
of Duty
real.
Black
The fake
Ops.
gun. That's post unavailable lore. You'd have to
Bit of
you'd
a
have
deep
to,
dive.
yeah, you'd have to listen back if you want to know what that.
You don't
it's
have to. Actually,
it's
I
added-
would recommend against it.
It's added to the lore, along with like the Easter Bunny that
Yeah,
tried to kill me.
to our encyclopedia.
Add it to the wiki,
Mhm.
the post unavailable wiki.
Don't
Post
worry,
unavailable
Noah's our wiki guy. He loves going on wikis and just
Yeah, he
reading them
loves
and
God.
writing.
All he does is go on the wiki, dude.
I mean, to learn
Reads them.
about
God, I
things.
bet you read the wiki on
Yeah.
how to have sex too. You
Yeah,
fucking virgin.
There was a wiki.
I
I mean,
gotta pull it up first.
there's some good WikiHow articles I could link you guys to.
on how to
Oh,
fuck.
hell yeah.
That's not a wiki.
Fuck.
WikiHow's not a
Here he
wiki.
is. Slipknot. That's
How
who
is
it
not
is.
a wiki.
Slipknot is the Frogman, okay?
It is.
Why did you think
Matt, what are you
that was a
talking about?
frogman? Slipknot from Suicide Squad.
Slipknot is a frogman? Yes, because he gets
Oh,
jumped.
because it sounds like Slippy.
No.
Star Fox. Matt's also thinking about the other amphibian character from the movie Killer Croc.
Joker.
No.
Joker.
No.
Remember when
I'm
Joker-
pretty sure this guy was a
Remember when
frog.
Joker went on all fours and slipped into a pond?
He started croaking.
His fucking neck expanded.
Yeah.
Jared
Dude, I
Leto
remember.
actually insisted that they add that to the character. The 11 minutes of footage that Jared Leto insists was cut from the movie is just him catching bugs with his tongue and secreting ooze. And now he's complaining like, "Oh, they didn't put it in that fucking movie."
There's
Yeah,
not
Jared-
enough Frogman in this movie.
Yeah, Jared, relax, okay? It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Sometimes you get to play the Joker, and it doesn't have to be the
The
biggest
Joker.
deal in the world. Do
The Joker.
you think there's ever going to be a guy who goes in to play the Joker
I'm the
And just
Joker, baby.
and just doesn't
No,
do shit like
I was
that?
supposed to say, I'm the baby Joker.
WB Joker.
Debate. Let's go.
But like,
It's like, oh,
stop. Is this a soundboard at this point?
Yahoo.
Just sounds.
What is?
Yeah, I want the soundboard Joker. All right, I want a Joker
What
that
is
sounds like
life if not just sounds? you
But
know?
why can't fucking a guy just
Sounds
go? Why can't a
persevering.
guy go in and just be
Fuck.
like, "Okay, this is the script." Oh, okay,
And
just
be like,
read,
let's
and
go.
and like just read his lines. Like, why can't someone just read their lines? Basically, if you were
Uh-huh.
playing,
I think the vast majority of people do just read their lines.
No, but the best lines are always ad libbed, straight up. Watch
Yeah.
any good movie,
Yeah,
and it's
watch
all
Zack
ad
Snyder's
libbed.
Justice League and watch the last 10 minutes of that movie and tell me that reach around line wasn't ad libbed by the Joker.
but I'm
What's
talking
his
about
name?
the
By
whole
the
thing.
Jared.
I'm
the Jared.
I'm the Jared, baby.
I'm talking
Let's
about the
go.
whole fucking thing though of like mailing condoms and the dead pigs to your co-stars, or like Heath Ledger keeping a journal where he just wrote all his.
It's called
evil
method
secrets.
acting.
But it's like, why?
Called
Why do you have
taking
to do
meth.
that for the Joker, the funny clown character?
Mhm.
Are you
Is
making
he a
fun
fun-
of Heath
is he
Ledger?
a funny
Wait,
clown?
are you dissing Heath Ledger right now?
A little
That's
bit.
kind of cringe, bro.
I
Yo,
think
he's
Heath
dead.
Ledger would have been a better Joker if
He's
he
dead.
played a dog Joker, a Joker who thought he was a dog.
Doker.
Doker,
Doge-
he's
Doge-
puppy.
Now that's
Elon
really
Musk.
funny.
Elon Musk likes this.
Stop it. Stop. How do I get off? How do I get off fucking Elon Musk's Mars slave ship?
You can't. There is no escape.
I think. Do you think like Elon Musk always knows what Grimes is talking about, and just like, or do you think sometimes he just like nods his head and just?
I don't think Grimes is real or alive anymore. I think he's killed her and put robot parts inside of her now.
Do you think they like hang out?
No, God no. Do you know how many times he's been married?
That's true.
There's no way he hangs out with Grimes, and there's no way that kid's his.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. It's mine.
It's the Marcin baby.
Uh-huh.
It's
The chin.
I just don't know why he
Marcin.
named him after the fucking
Da Vinci.
the god of the god of Scientology.
Who painted the Mona Lisa? Mona Lisa.
Can we get those guys?
Baby.
Can we get those
Let's
guys
go.
on the podcast? They're Canadian.
Oh yeah, we should
Can't
go.
get
we-
them
you know
on
we
the
use-
podcast because they're Canadian.
We
Yeah, we can.
use Discord. It doesn't matter where they are.
Mhm.
No, but
We're not
Then-
filming this in the same room.
well, this room has a net code, and it's only for people in Canada.
It costs more.
Start a LAN party.
I think those words make sense. I think they're the greatest content creators of all time, so I would definitely have them on. What the fuck was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Grimes named her baby after the code I have to use to get the Craig in here. And honestly, like they probably have to go through the same process that I do when they have to like type his name. Like fuck, where did I type it in before?
Yeah, where did I put that stupid fucking name? Where's DaBaby's name? You know, that's what they
What-
say.
What's DaBaby's real name?
Zeno.
That can't be true.
Xenu.
DaBaby real name, one of the first things that comes
Jonathan.
up. Jonathan Kirk. Okay,
Jonathan Baby.
Yeah, I don't think
is
you should
actually what
dox
his
him
name is.
actually, but
That's not saying someone's public real
think
name
you-
isn't
Ooh.
doxing.
dox him. I don't think you should dox him.
I don't
but-
think you should be doxing DaBaby, Sweaty. He's probably
Thank
wanted by the FBI, so maybe maybe not, you know?
Why is he wanted
he
by
wa-
the FBI?
Yo.
Bitsy?
I don't know. Aren't all rappers wanted by the FBI?
No, this isn't
They
the
want their
90s.
cool
Oh,
swag, dude.
All rappers are wanted by the FBI.
Yeah, because
Eminem.
the FBI wants their swag.
Lil Dicky.
Mhm.
Yeah. Why do you think?
If
Why do you think, Marcin? Huh?
I'm just asking for clarification as to why you're generalizing an entire
The
group
U.S.
of artists.
military wants to recognize that.
An entire what?
group of artists.
Oh,
Like why
Brockhampton?
why rappers? Why not country singers?
It's one of the country
because
singers
country
already do
singers don't have. They're not cool enough.
All country singers are feds. You hear it here first.
Yeah, they also are all white supremacists.
What does that mean?
Feds?
Yeah,
They're literal trained federal agents.
they're literal,
white-
like they're
the white
trained in
supremacists.
literalness.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
Are we just let's
Yeah,
just-
every
let's just
president of the
break
United
down
States
everything.
give all of their children over to the government, which will then be turned into FBI agents.
What is this, communist China?
Would you give your child over? Would you let your kid be a part of MK Ultra?
No.
MK Ultra? I
Probably
don't think
not.
people
Probably not,
were,
right?
Like,
Is that the Mortal Kombat movie? Hell yeah, I'd let him be part of it.
Yeah.
I don't think people like signed up for MK.
No, but I'm
Yeah,
like, it's a new one. It's a new one that
Oh,
they're
it's a
like
new one?
they're issuing out, and they asked they got in trouble the first time, so now they have to ask people.
Well, listen,
Well,
I'll
it's
tell
my
you
kid's
something.
decision, not mine.
The ethics board would not let something like that ever happen again.
No, it's fine. That's why they need
Not
babies.
public.
You can do anything you want to a baby. With like when it comes to science, like
You can do it anything you want to, DaBaby.
the U.S.
Marcin,
government blows up
the
babies
ethics.
all the time.
When you say in public, the ethics board would
The Epics
The
department.
Epic Game Store.
department would literally never let anything like MK Ultra happen ever. It would have to be in secret.
There's no way the Epic Game Store would ever let MK Ultra
Yeah,
happen
and it
again.
wasn't secret. That's why it happened.
Yeah, but we're saying if they did it again, where you sign up for it. No.
Well,
it's
but
not
then,
gonna happen.
but if you ask for it, if you ask for it by
If
signing
you ask
up, you give
really
permission,
nice and you put a
then-
cherry on top.
then there is no ethical dilemma because you have permission. So that's why
Uh-huh.
you're asking for it. If they just did it, then I see your point. But they
A
don't just
new
do it, they ask for permission.
Oh, hey, can we do like World War II, like Japan style fucking
Nazi
fucking-
experiments.
Yeah, Nazi experiments on people.
hell yeah,
And the ethics board would be like, well, since you asked like really nicely, yeah, sure.
Well, no,
Go
they have
ahead.
to ask the individual people. That they're
uh-huh.
going
Only if you put it up on
Do you
Craig.
know anything about ethics? I don't
What's
think
that?
you
Yeah,
What's
no,
that?
you're
I
no.
don't
The
know about
ethics board
ethics. but I
said you're
sure know
allowed
a
to do
lot about
anything.
ethics.
You can do anything if it's on Craigslist, man.
do. Yeah.
They'll just ask people on Craigslist.
The
They'll say it.
government's on Craigslist asking people if they want to do fucking drug trials.
Dude, you
I
want
mean,
to try
that-
drugs?
That's how I got 3 other people to do a podcast.
Uh-huh.
I just put it on Craigslist.
True.
But the ethic, although the ethic
ethics.
department,
And
the ethic department did come to my
You
door,
and you carried out MK Ultra on us.
Yeah.
and I did carry out MK Ultra.
That's why we're still here, actually.
Did you
We're
guys?
brain
Oh yeah, did you
controlled.
guys drink your special juice that I
Mhm.
sent you today before we
Are
recorded?
we allowed to say that?
DaBaby juice? Yeah, I had my
DaBaby
DaBaby
juice? Can I just call this episode DaBaby?
A baby.
Let's go.
DaBaby Jesus is back.
Man.
I want to. I guess I should probably.
He's not a baby when he comes back. Just to clarify.
Well,
Jesus came back as a
technically he is.
baby. Jesus came
Yeah,
back as a baby.
Yeah,
No.
he came
Yeah.
back as DaBaby.
You were being so
Let's
stupid right now. We
go.
literally did the Stations of the Cross in elementary school, and we brought in a baby to open up the tomb at the end. It was a little baby standing up, and he was
And he just-
pushing a big rock.
Yeah.
Man, we should have like added Stations of the Cross, like our own
Oh.
story.
We could be like, we could have like 40 stations.
I think that's called Mormonism, actually.
Jesus'
Somebody already tried
brother,
that.
John Smith.
Yeah,
or
John
Joseph-
Smith. Joseph
What?
Smith. It's
Joseph Smith. We would like intersperse like Jesus walking up to the mount, and then like Joseph Smith fucking planting corn or whatever the fuck. Did a
And
Mormonism.
fucking all of his
God gave him
wives
a gun.
on his personal planet when he's dead.
Is that true?
Yeah, Mormons get their own planet.
That's sick.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's fucking. Let's go.
This is why I didn't get confirmed. So that I could be like, well, it's just so I could be open to other options. I wanted to learn
Right.
more, but other
You
options.
didn't want to be locked in, you know.
Uh-huh.
That's why our class didn't do the Stations of the Cross. That's true though. The class I was in didn't do. The other class did the Stations of the Cross. And
Fuck.
That's
Plastic.
fucked up. That's fucked up.
That's
but-
fucked.
Matt, were you in the Stations of the Cross?
I think I was in the Stations of the Cross class. I was in the good Jesus loving kids.
Who were you? Who would you play?
I don't know. I probably played Jesus.
I don't think that's true. I think I
I
remember. who
would
played.
play Jesus.
Huh.
Have you seen him?
It was I always found it kind of weird that they made like the 8th grader take their shirt off and then take pictures of them and then present them
Yeah.
to the entire school.
Yeah, no, I definitely wasn't Jesus. I would have been. They probably chose some like non-fat kid.
That's all.
Wow.
That's
I
not
think they
fair.
chose like I think they chose
because they needed they
Can't
did
say names.
Oh,
we can't
So they-
discuss this.
Are we
I-
just talking about doxing people?
yeah, or they did choose one of the very the very skinny kids to get a more.
I actually know
malnourished
exactly-
fucking Jesus.
I actually know exactly who they choose. I won't say who it is, but it was a shit kid that I hated, and I
Oh,
remember
really?
seeing the slideshow and being like, that kid would never be Jesus. Basically, did you do stations? at St.
Yeah, we did
the other
Stations
school?
of the Cross. My one buddy was Jesus.
Oh fuck.
My one, and you were Jesus's buddy.
Only because he had
Yeah, buddy.
long hair. I can't remember who I played.
You were Barabbas, the rapist they exchanged for Jesus's life.
He was a bandit, actually.
Whatever.
Yeah, that sounds like a rapist. Are
Sorry.
you defending Barabbas right now? Are you a Barabbas apologist?
Marcin loves Barabbas.
I am just here for the historical accuracy check. Right?
In Polish
Well, thank
religion,
you.
in Polish religion, Barabbas was actually Jesus.
Yeah, he was actually, yeah.
I mean, you cut them some slack. They don't. It's fine. Do they like? When's the last? I don't know. I don't want to. I'm getting too into religious. I was going to talk about Sunday school, but I feel like that's getting too like just boring. It's not about anything.
School?
I've never been to Sunday school.
Another
It was an
one.
altar server.
I went to Sunday school once and I hated it, but it's fine. I know a lot of people. March, I know you've been to Sunday school before.
I've never been to Sunday school. What are you
I
talking
thought you
about?
have. I thought you've been to Sunday school before.
No?
I can't believe Noah, you were the only
Hey,
one.
let's play a game. How well do you know your friends? Hey, Marcin, have you been to Sunday school?
You did. I have, Basie. How did you know that?
Oh, I'm just.
This is why I didn't want to. This is why I
No,
didn't want
I've
to talk
never-
about it because this is why I didn't want to talk about it because it's fucking weird. I'll cut that.
What's
Shit.
what's
What's
weird?
so
about it?
weird about it?
Sunday
that you-
school and talking about going to
that
Sunday
you're
school.
accusing me of something I didn't do. That's
No,
weird.
going.
Yeah, that's
What did you go-
weird. Sounds
what
like
did you go-
cancel culture, Noah.
If it wasn't Sunday school,
Oh.
it was definitely like Polish school or something.
That's even more
Yeah,
racist.
I did.
Oh,
I did
God.
go to Polish school.
Okay, well
actually,
that's what I was
every-
talking
Every
about.
shit.
Saturday, so not even the right day.
Wow,
Saturday school.
that's fucked
Yeah, there
up,
you go.
dude. Do you even know your friends?
I mean, I knew he went to a special secret school on the weekend.
What the
Oh,
fuck
you
is
definitely
that?
did go to
Yeah.
special school.
Well, we all went to a special school.
What did you do at Saturday school? What the hell? What was?
It was
Well, you see, Matt, it was for the
just
boys.
Polish.
Oh,
It was like
for the
3
boys.
hours
oh
every
wow.
Saturday.
Oof.
Did you learn a lot?
What did you learn at school today?
Yeah.
What did you learn?
I
at
did
Saturday
that,
school?
but for like me and my brother went for that, but for Italian, and the teacher got mad at us because we kept fucking around.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it always was.
Yeah,
People
and
fucking
so
around.
we stopped going to Italian school.
Yeah,
Also, we hated it.
yeah.
That's
I
like
think we
any.
probably went to the same thing because there was a bunch of different languages.
Was it at my school that you went to?
It,
was
it
it at your
switched. It
school?
switched every year. So
Oh,
like,
okay.
sometimes it was at St. John's. Well, I guess whatever blank, and sometimes it was at
Blank.
another school.
They were
Yeah.
teaching Polish
Depending
and
Just
Italian.
depending on where they. Could get
Well, it was
no,
a
it was
bunch
just
of
it was for every
uh,
language.
yeah, it was a bunch
bunch
of
of languages.
ones.
Maybe you should have done it so you wouldn't be
Yeah,
a
so you weren't a
monolingual
fucking
son of a
barnacle
bitch.
head. So you weren't a
Uh-huh.
stupid barnacle head.
I
So
mean, I was
it's
too
always
busy-
in, like,
I was-
one class with.
I was
40
too busy
people.
going to Sunday school, which I thought Marcin went to.
He was
My
too
mistake.
busy
I
getting
thought.
laid
Yeah, that's Sunday school, but not.
God.
But
when he was 8 years old.
not in the way you think. I mean, yeah, it would most likely be
The way you think.
the way you think. Anyways, it's weird that they taught Italian and Polish in the same classroom at the same time. That must
Yeah.
have been confusing for every kid.
How many other
I think it
languages?
was it was tough, but we got through it.
hmm
I just remember the Polish class having huge beef and like feuds with the Turkish class because they were in the class next door, so we would always go in, like run by and throw shit at them.
Oh my god, that's
Were you-
fucking hilarious.
Were you just involved and you didn't know what the like cultural or like cultural difference was, but you were just happy to be involved?
I was just happy to be attacking other children
Oh.
yes,
Yeah,
of a different nationality. Because I think that's what
that's
school is
what
all
It's the American
that's what
dream.
school's all about. Assaulting
Especially-
the minorities.
Yeah, especially poor Catholic schools. It's really installed in us early.
Mm-hmm.
To
You gotta know. Gotta know how to act when God comes down to Earth again. His flaming horse of death.
That sounds
He's like,
badass.
which one of you guys didn't? Which one of you guys jerked off? Huh?
Yeah, which
You're dead.
which one of you jerked your cock off?
Everyone.
And he's just impaling people with a big
Exactly. He has two different pikes, one for masturbators, the other one for
Circumcised people.
circumcised people. Yeah.
So some of you are double fucked.
He'll stick you on both of them. Fuck.
Speaking of double fucked, this is gonna be it's gonna be a double upload this week because
Sorry for the double
I'm
upload,
not
guys.
recording 2 episodes this week.
what?
I'm not recording 2 episodes this week.
No, it's
That's
because
what's
the episode that was supposed to go up last week didn't go up because
So we didn't have an episode last week. Well, there goes our entire
No.
fucking viewer base. Nobody has time to listen to 2 podcasts in 1 week. Okay,
I mean,
So
they're
now
they're
you're
they're
setting
very
everyone
short.
behind.
They're very short, and the episode did pretty well for the week. Anyways, the point is that I explained this last episode. We ran out of storage on our other platform, which meant that I decided that we were going to switch. And then I explained last time. You know, the guy tried to win me over. Then I was like, "Look, it's a storage issue," and he said, "Oh yeah, you're right, it is." So have fun. So in order to switch over, I had to ask for it's called a 301 redirect, which redirects your RSS feed to the new platform after importing all the episodes. So all the episodes were on the new platform that we were doing. We were gonna do Anchor, which is Spotify's one, which is free, but also has some shit where it's like they own you.
Where you sign a contract. It's like what
I don't know if
Blizzard's doing with Warcraft 3 custom games, where they're like, yeah, every custom game you make, we actually own.
It's kind of
So,
like that.
Another Dota doesn't happen.
Isn't
Anyways,
there a Dota anime?
Yeah,
I like seeing that every time I go on Netflix.
No, there is a Dota anime.
I see it every time I go on PS4. Anyways,
Is it really good?
I don't think so.
Anyways,
I'm not gonna watch it. But
we were
it
gonna
looked cool.
we were gonna
visually,
switch over.
It looked cool, not interesting. Just it looked cool.
Really cool.
Sorry, someone else keep talking. So
Really epic. Dota anime.
No, I'm interested in hearing about that. Now I'm interested actually in the Dota
what do
anime.
you think? What did it look like, Marcin?
What did it look like?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
looked-
Let Noah talk. Let Noah talk right now. Let
Did
Noah
it look
talk.
like Dota?
Shut the hell up.
I'm sorry, Noah.
No,
Sorry
it did
for
not
our
look like
rude
Yoda.
co-host. Please continue.
Anyways, we're not switching because the redirect that I asked these people to do, which should happen immediately, just never happened, and I kept asking them. I asked them on fucking Monday because they're like, yeah, it should be in 72 hours. This was on Friday, it was Sunday, and nothing had happened yet. So I'm on Monday, I'm like, hey, what's going on? And they're like, oh, it looks like the request didn't go in until Monday. Today, you mean? They're like, yeah. So they're like, okay, well, we went in. It should have gone through by end of day on Friday. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, whatever. I'll wait and then just let people know that it's a late episode. Friday comes, nothing's happened. Literally nothing's happened. Nothing's been redirected. So I messaged them and I this
on
was
Good
on
Friday.
on
a Good Friday.
I messaged them, well, I was very drunk because it was Good Friday. And I was with my parents. I haven't read this yet, but I sent it to them while I was drunk. I said, hi, don't worry about the 301 redirect anymore. You guys are clearly incapable of performing this task. I will be paying for more storage, but just know that I am extremely disappointed in this platform's ability to perform as simple of a task as redirecting to a new RSS feed. I said, please cancel all redirects so that I can continue on Podomatic. And he said, okay.
Do you think they care about what you just said? They saw I will continue paying, and they're like,
I think they're completely brain dead. He's just like, okay, there are no redirects in place, as you can see when you click on your RSS feed. Motherfucker, nothing changed.
I don't know what that means.
It means that they're like, look, yeah, we canceled it, meaning they did nothing, because they didn't do it in the fucking first place.
Listen, I just want to sincerely apologize Marcin, whatever you were saying was way more interesting than that.
Thank you.
I'm just listen.
So
I
what
gotta-
Noah's point is, he can cut out the last 10 minutes of this episode and last episode.
No,
because
that's fucking rude. That's fucking rude because I have to explain what the fuck is going on because we're gonna have two episodes. Yeah, we're gonna have 2 episodes go up in a row,
Sorry,
and
guys,
that's what's going on.
double upload.
Yeah, double upload.
Share,
double
double
technical
upload.
difficulties.
I guess so. Anyways, I feel like a real fucking chump because I'm gonna have to be used. I feel like eventually I will just move everything over. The problem is if I move everything over, because we're like locked into this place, I can't. We'll just lose like everything basically, unless we start from scratch.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think they're just treating you like a chump. You're gonna have to call in a bomb threat if you want to get it actually over.
If you want them to take you seriously, you have to call in a bomb threat.
Yeah,
They do bomb at automatic.
They do not. They do not listen. Yeah, where they don't listen to this. So whatever. Anyways, yeah. Tell me about Dota. Tell me about another.
That reminds me of that one episode of Everybody Hates Chris, where he called in a bomb threat, so he didn't have to write an exam. But then there was actually a bomb in the subway, and the subway blew up. But the bomb squad was at his school for the fate.
Oh fuck!
Do you think that Young Rock will be a good successor to Everyone Hates Chris?
Is that what it's supposed to be?
Yeah, it's like it's in the style of Everyone Hates Chris, where like The Rock narrates stories about his like childhood, and he's played by The Rock.
Have you guys heard of Everybody Hates DaBaby?
DaBaby.
Oh, okay, but nobody hates DaBaby.
Yeah, the episode is 0 seconds long.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't hate DaBaby.
Everybody.
Oh my god!
What is that?
What? I don't hate DaBaby?
Why do you say it like that?
Like what?
Sometimes I'm glad that.
Say it again.
Sometimes
I hate DaBaby.
Why you say it like that?
I don't hate DaBaby.
What do you mean? How am I saying it?
Sometimes I'm glad that I don't send the episode drafts to you guys to go through them to see if you have any suggestions to cut things out.
There's
then we would
episode
have
drafts?
Because then we would have 15-minute long episodes.
I wouldn't cut anything out.
I'd cut out.
I know.
I would cut the whole episode out. Polar opposites.
Cut that out. Cut that out. Cut that out. We don't want
Cut that
people
out.
knowing Marcin hates this.
Merchant Man.
Cut that out.
Marcin
I
Manhunter.
Yeah,
cut out every
also,
time
you
Marcin's.
cut this
Yeah,
part out.
I cut out every time Marcin's real mean,
It's everything he says.
but keep in everything that's racist.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, I'm just kidding.
Which one of us do you think is gonna lose our jobs first due to this podcast? Because it's gonna happen
DaBasie.
Me,
in 10
for
years
sure.
from now.
Literally me.
I think
Have you
cancel
said the
culture is
worst
gonna.
things?
I think cancel culture is gonna turn around. I
And
think
we're gonna start. It's gonna start promoting people who are racist. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
He's going to be
Not
the first
racist.
Canadian prime minister to be impeached
Due to this podcast.
due to this podcast. Yeah,
He's gonna be the first Canadian prime minister to
Have
be
we never had an
assassinated.
impeached prime minister?
I don't know.
I don't know. Probably.
Probably just the woman because
Well, it's
they're
different. It's different in Canada.
You're
'Cause,
right, Marcin. That
if
would
you
be
do a vote
exciting
of
to look up.
confidence. If you do a vote of confidence, or like if you even just like lose a vote in general or whatever, you just get kicked out. Your government is just kicked out. Like if you
What
have a
if I am
minority
not
government.
confident in my prime minister? Can I vote for him?
I typed in. I
to get
typed in.
rid of them,
I typed in impeach
if
Prime
you were,
Minister Canada, and it's just can Prime Minister Trudeau be impeached? How can Canada get rid of Justin Trudeau?
How can Canada get rid of Justin
Canada.
Trudeau? That communist. God, I hate
That
Justin Trudeau.
communist.
He's a commie. He loves the
DaBaby.
Mhm.
let's go
The commie.
the commie.
Am I right?
That's it, by the way.
That is Justin Trudeau. Justin Trudeau is the commie.
That's
I
it, by the way.
wish.
That's it.
There's no
All right,
no
that's-
more. There's no more. I'm putting my foot down. DaBaby is exclusive to this episode, so get them all out. I don't want to.
No more DaBaby.
DaBaby as
I don't know.
shorthand.
I think he's gonna-
As shorthand for comedy. No.
I think he's gonna have a cameo in.
Yeah. So next episode, I'm going to speak every word with "duh" in front of it as a prefix.
Dude, next episode, the baby episode.
This was the
Da
DaBaby
episode.
episode.
No, it
Da
wasn't.
episode.
Next
I heard-
episode is Da episode.
Someone do a DaBaby count.
Hmm.
One of the 15 people that
Yeah.
listen. Please do a
Yeah, one
DaBaby
of our
count.
we have 15 people that listen. That's a big jump.
Yeah, we got like
from what?
from 2.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying that when I check the YouTube views, I get very pissed if a video is like below is like 3 or below. But then once it gets to 4, I'm like, oh my god, we've made it.
What?
This one's a banger. This one's blowing up.
That one's a banger. But sometimes I just put DaBasie in the thumbnail and we get like 60 views.
Yeah. Because the people love
Did you ask
it
if Basie wanted to be in the thumbnail?
DaBasie, do you want to be in the thumbnail?
every time. Put me in
Okay.
every
There
thumbnail.
we go. See, now we don't have to contact the ethics board.
Hell
Because
yeah.
you asked for permission.
But
Yeah.
I have been lacing DaBasie's tap water with LSD. Should I contact them about that?
That makes sense.
Makes
Well,
better TV.
Speaking of DaBasie, where can they find us?
You can find us on the Spotify. You can find us on the Facebook.
This sucks.
We have our own
Really good.
Facebook. You can find us on DaBabyPodcast .org. Let's go in parentheses.
That's the
Um,
RSS feed.
Hell yeah.
That's the email.
Yeah.
You can also find us on Instagram. We had a week, or I took a week break, so nothing's on there. But we'll get back into it on Instagram. YouTube videos will start going up again.
Oh,
and-
quick aside about Instagram.
Yeah,
People have been telling me that our
It sucks.
podcast account has been recommended to them.
Oh,
Good.
fuck.
That
Oh,
Instagram
God.
is recommending our account to people.
good. It's
That's
good.
fucking
As much-
great.
So good.
That is insane.
It's a good account. You should follow it. Marcin's a liar.
Because Noah posts pretty regularly on it, so it's like it'll recommend it. It's good.
Exactly. Marcin, if you have so many complaints, you should. I'll give you the password.
What?
I'll give you the password if you have so many complaints.
Marcin, just make a
Why did I
rival podcast post unavailable podcast Instagram account.
Yeah,
Marcin.
yeah, Marcin.
Post available.
If
It
you
also
hate
this
this so much, why don't you make your own podcast? Huh?
Marcin available.
Marcin
Okay.
available. Yeah, that would be
I will.
fun, right, Marcin?
Maybe I will.
Yeah. Well, maybe you should.
No,
Maybe
don't
I
go.
should.
Don't
Maybe I
leave.
will.
Don't
No.
go.
Maybe I should.
No, we need you.
My first guest will be James Charles.
Oh,
And that's where you can find us. Yeah, Spotify, iTunes, all the links. You guys know what to do. And we'll see you guys next week for sure. Everything's gonna be okay, you know?
Wow, when someone says that at the end of an episode, you know next episode will not be okay.
Well, no, only when a straight white male says it. Then it's gonna be okay.
and then the narrator says everything was not okay, like
Probably-
in Arrested Development.
It
like that
was.
show?
It
No, I
was.
got- No, I actually have to go look for Craig.
Good show.
It's
It's
not
my favorite show.
It is a good show. Remember when they tried to make that new season, but all of the actors
I've-
were so famous that nobody could be
Yeah.
on set at the same time?
Uh,